Hi guys, Kieran here again, and this is part 2 to the acoustic guitar tutorial for the Song for Isabelle by Isabelle. So if you haven't seen part 1, that covers everything from the intro, verse 1, chorus 1, verse 2, chorus 2. And in this tutorial we're covering the bridge, going into the last chorus, and also the outro as well. So going into bridge now, the chords for this will be C sharp and then A, just like in the intro. So unlike the intro, for each chord you'll be doing it double in length. So for the intro it was 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 and then change, but for this it'll be 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 and then changing. So for the first 2 times around that progression there'll be no singing, and for that bit you'll use strum pattern 2 or strum pattern 1, whichever you prefer. You can do it open or you can palm mute it. I like to palm mute it, but just do what you think sounds best. So like I say, it's C sharp for double the length that it was in the intro, and then to the A, and then to C sharp, and back to A, and that'll be using strum pattern 2 or strum pattern 1. And then for the next 4 times around that progression, you'll be using strum pattern 4, which sort of opens it up a little bit, and this is where the singing happens. So that'll be so for each chord you'll be using it'll be 1 time around that strum pattern, but that'll be in the description. So I'll just play it through now. So the first 2 times round there's no singing, and then the 4 after that, that's where the singing happens. So yeah, I'll play through now. So that part where you're singing, you can carry on with the palm mutes if you want, but I like to open it up a little bit. So that's the first part of the bridge. Going into the second part of the bridge. So this second part of the bridge is split into 2 strumming patterns. So the chords for this will be an E. So when you're on this D sharp for the verses, you move that shape up 1 fret, and that's your E. And then the second chord for this is an F sharp, so you move that shape up 2 frets. So for the first half of this second bit of the bridge, you use strum pattern 6. So strum pattern 6 is just downstrums, but it's in a specific rhythm. So first off you're on an E, and you play that whole strum pattern 6 1 time through, and then when you get to the F you play that half time through, and then where the slash happens you change back to the E for the other half, and then you play the E again for the whole strum pattern, and then you do a little rundown of F sharp to E to G, D sharp to C, and then that's the first half. So I'll play that first half now, the strumming pattern will be in the description along with the chords. So I'll play it now so you can get a sense of what it sounds like. So that's the first bit. So that little rundown, it's F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 downs on the F sharp, 4 downs on the E, 4 on the D sharp, and then 4 on the C. So when you're on that C sharp, you just go down a fret, and that's your C. So the second part of this uses strum pattern 4, which is the same as the second part of the first part of the bridge. So on this E, it's 1 time that strum pattern, and then you do the half on the F again, and then half on the E, and then you do 1 on the E again, and then you do this little rundown again of F sharp, E, D sharp, C. But this time you can do up and down, so it'll be up, down, 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 up, down. So I'll play that second part of the bridge, all of it together now. The last chorus. So that last chorus, for the first half of that chorus, you use strum pattern 3, which will just be 1 hit and let it ring. So on the A, let it ring, B, let it ring, F sharp, and then you can do a F sharp, G, A, let it ring, sharp, let it ring, and then when you get to that F, build up with some palm mutes into the second half of the chorus. So in chorus 2, in the second half, you change the chords to that C sharp, D sharp, A section, but for this you use exactly the same chords as the first part of the chorus, so A, B, F sharp, G, etc. But for the A to B, you're using strum pattern 4, so it's half the strum pattern on the A, half the strum pattern on the B, and then when you get to the F sharp, G sharp, you're using strum pattern 5, which will be in the description, and then you go back to the A, G sharp to F sharp, and that uses strum pattern 5 as well. But I'll play through that last chorus now, so you can get a sense of what it sounds like. Isabelle hides so I can find my way. Oh, I give anything to carry on and on and on the same way. The temperature rises till it's boiling free. Pouring a wild fast, she's still a nightgown until the day burns away. So on that first half of the chorus, it's downstrokes until you get to that F sharp where you build up, and then strum pattern 4 on the A to the B, so it's half time the strum pattern on the A, half on the B, and then using strum pattern 5 on the F sharp to the G sharp, and then strum pattern 5 on the A, G sharp, and F sharp, and then you get into, you do this, and then you do the chorus chords again, but this is where the singing stops and you just sort of slow it down a little bit. So for this you can just use strum pattern 4. So you just sort of slow down the tempo just slightly, just sort of not hit it as hard. So you just sort of just release all the tension from the song, and then you go into the outro. And the outro you use is an E to an A to an E to an A. And that's the bit where it says, back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. And on each chord you use strum pattern 4. So on each chord it's one time through the strum pattern, and that's strum pattern 4. And you do E to A, E to A, and then end on an A. I think that's everything. If you've got any questions about the tutorial, if there's anything you missed, feel free to put that in the comments and I'll answer any questions you have. If you've got any covers of the song using these chords and an acoustic arrangement, link them in the comment section as well. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'll be doing some more Pierce the Veil songs from the new album especially, as well as many other bands. So yeah, subscribe to keep up to date, and until next time, peace out.